and I've noticed it, that on those cards throughout the year, they could have Brazilians headline that card. But for that December 29th, they always like Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano would do great on that card. This year, now it's Cormier against John Jones. You know, that's a well-known, you follow me? But they'll have Gina Carano and whatever. They want that on that. So it's just amazing the difference. And when you go to the UFCs, you hear people chanting. And I forget sometimes, USA. I'm like, why the fuck are they chanting? Oh, he's fighting a Brazilian guy. He's fighting a Chinese guy.
Well, you'll see it, too, if you do the road one. Like, I've gone to one in Australia, and I've gone to one in Canada. And whenever they obviously bring out the fighter from that country, the place goes nuts, which makes total sense.
I don't mind if they go nuts. It's when they start going USA.
Oh, yeah, well, that's different.
And now this poor little fucking Chinese guy in the UFC, he's feeling bad. He's in the ring by himself. You
feel bad about that?
I really do. It embarrasses me. Like, he's our guest. And you're making him fucking feel bad. It's bad. Let me see you fly 12 hours from your country without an octopus next to you, whatever the fuck they eat. And then you go to Vegas and you got to fucking lose 10 pounds, and you got to walk, and then you got to fight some guy, and while you're fighting, people are yelling USA, and you're from little fucking Hong Kong, you know, you're 5'6", you know what I'm saying? You were trained you were trained to be a butler, and here you are, people are yelling fucking USA, USA. So it bothers the fuck out of me when I go to those things. I'm like, really?
I always get uncomfortable just at that chant, honestly, anywhere. Like that, for some reason, you know, maybe it's like some weird like thing about when you're from like the most powerful country in the world, to hear people chant it at like bar, I get uncomfortable with it. You know what I mean? Like I just do. Even obviously in this country, when people are like, I feel like it's almost obnoxious, like to be.
Makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just feel bad. Like, what if he's a little Jew kid? He's in there boxing.
He's a little fucking like Lee.
Like Lee, nice kid. He just, you know.
Your buddy Bisping kicked ass this past weekend. I didn't even get to see the whole thing, but I saw the end.
Oh my God, Kung Lee. You know, we were talking about that with Rich Franklin last week. Kung Lee's 42 years old. Your body is one thing.
Yeah.
You know, you never really want to accept your age. You always accept, well, I'm in great shape for 51. Great. Great. That doesn't mean I'm going to go fight somebody.
Yeah.
You know, when I think after a certain age, I got to tell you something. By looking at his face, my thing comes right in. His vision, his hand coordination was completely fucking off. Or Bisping took speed tablets and you can't see his fucking hands. Look at his face. Nobody could punch you that many fucking times. Unless you, and bro, I'm telling you, your reactions go after a certain age. You think your hand's here, but it's really fucking down here. You know, he's 40 fucking 2 years old. I don't care how many TRT shots you take, unless you stick them right in your fucking eyeballs. And you can see through walls. It ain't gonna fucking help you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
do you feel your hand-eye coordination change?
No, but I know it did. I know I still can't steal a basketball from you. You know, when I was fucking 16, I could lift the ball from you if you were dribbling. As soon as you left your hand, I'm on you. Yeah. I got your shorts. You're dead. I can't do that now. I can't do that. I was telling the jiu-jitsu guy yesterday, and he goes, "That's a great pass. I do this tackle pass."
Uh-huh.
And he goes, "You really getting good at it." That's all I got. Oh my God, I'm 51. I can't move my foot to drop the knee in your belly. I can't do that. I tried it, and you flipped me right over. All I got is the tackle pass. That means I put your fucking ankles together, and I put this shoulder on your knees, and I work you up like a spider. And then I try to choke you, go for your fucking arm before I lay on you for 15 minutes and get my oxygen back. You know, I'm not going to lie to nobody here, but that's what works for me at this age.
Sure.
I'm 300 pounds. If I tackle pass you and pin your knees down and put my shoulder into you, I got you. You're trying to fight me sideways. It ain't going to work. I got your legs. It's over. I took your legs from you. Now I lay on top of you until you huff and puff, then I start going for your fucking arm. Whoever huffs and puffs first, the most. There was a puddle of sweat under my head. I kept looking at it. I was laying on top of the guy, but I was sideways, and the sweat was hitting. And I looked down, and it was fucking 3 inches of moisture. Jiu-jitsu, you sweat so fucking much. Plus, it was 90 fucking degrees.
Have you done it, Lee?
No, I haven't. I just started working out like 2 months ago.
Lee's on the elliptical. He's a purple belt in the elliptical again.
Is that what you're doing, elliptical?
That's what I've been doing for now. But then
you ready for another edible? You're not looking high enough,
fine.
dog.
But there was like a Groupon deal for like 25 classes 15 classes for $25 right down the street. So, and Joey's been telling me to do new stuff because it's going to get boring. And it is a little bit. I mean, cardio has been working for me so far. But I figure in 15 kettlebell classes, I could like learn the basic technique and then do it on my own.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't taken a class yet, but
that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Just I've never I was on teams a little bit in high school, but I was never good. It was just I was just doing it. So a little bit of exercise. I played freshman year of football, and then I wrestled.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Lee.
But it was.
What did you play in football?
Fucking nothing. I didn't play when I was a little kid, and the first time I ever went was freshman year, and I was terrible. I think I played like 2 plays the entire year, but it was just I don't know.
Would they put you on the line?
Of course. I mean, it wasn't this big, and I can't run, but it was. And I was always terrible at sports.
Where was this? What city?
Right outside of Boston, like 45 minutes outside of Boston. And the school was terrible at football.
Did you get fucking wrecked? Do you remember?
No, I mean a couple times during practice, and then okay, so one time during football practice, I almost thought I was gonna puke, and I pretended I did so I could get out of the rest of practice because it wasn't for me. But when I first started working out a couple months ago, the first time I lifted it a little bit past, like the first day I did it, I slept for 15 hours. The first time I went over, like I tried pushing myself, I had to sit in the gym locker room for like 10 minutes because I was sure I was going to puke.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And this is in how old?
This is 2 weeks ago.
I'm 26.
This is 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Like a month and a half ago, yeah. But no, it's crazy how much I can do now, and it's a lot of fun, but it's just it's
awesome, man.
I was never good at it, and I know my kids are going to be terrible at it. But I think it's important to do sports, and I think even if you're going to be bad at it,
yeah, of course.
Because like I was always a bigger kid, but
you
like
were
I
bad
didn't.
At that because you never gave it a chance.
No, I was just.
I was bad at everything, but you had to give it a chance. I was horrible at fucking basketball my 6th grade year.
I'm a short Jew. What do you want me to play? We don't do anything.
Horrible. You gotta be good at something.
No,
you gotta be good at lifting weights, a strength team. We gotta put you.
You know
on like
what
a
I was?
squat team.
The one thing I was happy with is I never really got pinned in wrestling. I was always able to kind of like sneak out. I would lose a lot, but I would sneak out the whole time. But do you guys have like plays you remember? I remember I was in like 2nd grade, and the highlight of my baseball career was I hit a triple one game, and then once at second base, the guy hit it right into my glove. I didn't even have to move my hand.